We've had some amazing speakers tonight, and you saved the best for last, right? Is this how this works? But honestly, when you hear from Reverend DeGraff, you hear the next mayor of the city, you hear Jamani and so many others speak, and it's an honor to be here on many ways. And before I say what I want to say, let me just say, Eric spoke for a while, and people ask me, how do you get along with Eric? How long do you know Eric? Yes, I do. I get along with him very fine. I also think that everything he says today, I agree 100%. I would add one thing. He ended his speech and with a little flair, and he said, there's never going to be another mayor like me. There's never going to be another police commissioner like me. So you can tell Eric I said that. Jackie, where are you? We're here tonight, and we're here with so many people, and what a group of people that come together, but it's also important to remember why we're here. And when you look at this, and when you look at the signs, and Jackie and all the others that are here that have lost loved ones, it kind of brings us back and says we got to do more. And we got to do more on many levels. And I can tell you, I've been in hospital rooms this year with children shot. People that have been lost loved ones that have been passed away in literally every borough of this city. And as I'm listening to, especially Jamani, I've talked many, many times to Jamani. I do not agree with everything Jamani says. He doesn't agree with everything I say, but we actually have, people don't know this, we have a good relationship. He'll call me up. I'll tell you, anytime an officer was ever shot, every single time he would call me up. So I know he's a good man. We can have differences and we can have discussions. And as I'm listening to him, I find myself thinking, I agree with everything he says. And what I was thinking before I got up here is, when you look at the year that we've had over the last 2 years, a year that none of us really wants to go back to on many, many levels, whether you're talking the murder of George Floyd, whether you're talking the struggles that many cities in this country saw, the terrible pandemic that we faced. But as you heard and listened to people across this city, they're all saying the same thing.
Yes.
The people that were lined up across from the police many times argue. And as police officers are holding the line, and yes, they sometimes acted inappropriately, but by and large, they held the line and did their job. Even them, to me, were saying the same thing. The police cannot do this alone. You want to stop gun violence? Put more money in communities.
Yes.
You want to stop gun violence? Fix the schools. You want to stop gun violence? Have programs that actually work and measure them and have accountability. All of those things. And so when you talk about reimagining policing, it's not a time to be defensive. It's a time to come together and talk and listen to each other. The answers are there. I'm really confident in Eric. I think he's going to do a phenomenal job. But the answers are there. We need every single person pulling in the same direction. You can't line up on a football field and have the quarterback go one way and the line go another and hand the ball off. You got to fumble every time. We need everyone working together. We need agencies. We need elected officials. We need community groups. I think the community groups are the silent army that's waiting to be activated all across the city. I look at the work that Chauncey did today in turning a field that needed a lot of work, and he turned it around and got partners together. It shows you what can be done in this city. So I'm incredibly optimistic. I want to just say a couple more things. There's a lot of people here tonight on the police side that haven't been here in a while. And when you talk about families, and when you talk about how we need to build relationships, I think there's a great example of that tonight. Chief Morange, where are you? You're here somewhere tonight? I think you see Vinnie Coogan, where are you tonight? Now, Vinnie Coogan is about to retire. Vinnie Coogan has worked in Harlem so long, we may have to do a DNA test on Vinnie. But when you look at the relationships, it's a model for what we have to do. We can do it. We will do it. God bless you all. Jackie, to Harlem Mothers Saves, thank you, and our hearts are with you. God, amen.